see. Hello guys, how's it going? This is Paul from Flutter. I hope I'm gonna do something great today. Yeah, let me just check how many of us are streaming. Just give me a moment. How's it going? This is Paul from. Okay. Let me just send a message here. Streaming. Okay, so welcome back. This is Paul from Flutter. I'm very excited to be here, and I hope you guys have missed me. Yeah, it's been very long, about a month now. You've not heard from me. Yeah, it's because of my work. I have a very big role at my work, and it's taking a lot of my time. So I think I'm a bit relieved now because we're about to deploy. So I think we have done a lot of things, and I think I have at least some time to talk to you guys, and let's build things together. And if you're watching right now, you can just comment down below, so I'll see that I have some followers here that are enjoying this particular live stream. So let's get to coding. So this is what we have. It's our food delivery app, and we've been building this for a couple of months now, and it's been going pretty well because we did the admin panel, which was the last video. I'm sure most of you have actually tested it, and it seems to be working fine. And today is going to be about the client-side mobile app, which is what you're actually seeing here. And we are going to talk a lot about the cart part of application, and I've put in some UI so we can begin with, which if you click here, you see this drop, something like a drop down dialog bottom sheet that goes up like this. So that's where we are going to use, and going to our design. So I'll just go to our design right now. Let's see. This is our design. I actually lost this design. That as well added for me for the delay of our video. I had to go back and search for it on my mail, and I was able to get it. So this is how the cart is going to look like. So when you add to your cart from here, when you click on this button, you add to your cart, it comes here and it shows you your order and shows you whatever thing you have added to your cart. And we have actually created objects for all of this. Like we have objects for foods, we have objects for cart items, we have objects for order, and the rest of things. I'm going to show you guys all of those. So let's get to it. And here we have our models. We have talked about folder structure on our previous videos, folder structure and how we are using it in this particular project. So I have my models here, which contains all the models for our app. You're seeing here like the cart item, that is actually what you're seeing here. These are the cart items. Each of these are the cart items, and we have the foods. Now each of these are the foods. What you're seeing here are the foods. They are all objects. and the order. So when we place an order, this is the object we are placing and what we are also retrieving as well. I'm going to come back there. Then this is for the results. Now maybe if we have an error when we send a network request, we have something like an exception, we cache it here and call it error handler. Sorry. And we pass our message here. Now we can use this message and display it anywhere. And here we have the user. Now this is the user of the app or any other user. So we have different repositories here, like the cat repository, food repository, and users repository. So we are going to talk about the cat repository because that's what we are we'll be talking today, because it's about adding food to cats. So we are going to talk about this, and we are also going to do some UI stuff, which is going to be on the cat screen, on the cat here. I've put in some codes here. I'm going to explain everything, though it's not actually working right now, but I'm going to show you everything I did. So on our last video, before the admin panel video, we did this code here for add or remove food from cart. So if you call this and pass in a user UID and a food object, and also you set this boolean if you're actually adding food, or if you set it to false, you're removing food from your cart, and it runs this code which I've explained. And here also from line 87 here, say remove from cart, remove food from cart, it just goes into your cart and remove that food. And that's where we have clear items from carts. This is what it does as well. I am sure I explained all of this to all of you. And listen to cart just listens to our cart whenever a food is added or removed, and add it to our cart notifier. So our cart notifier is holding a list of cart item. So when you click here, you see all our cart items, just like I showed you on the design. And what else? We have our cart snapshots. So we listen to this. Whatever we are listening, we add it to this stream subscription. And whenever we log out or leave the app, we cancel it. So we just make good use of this so our app doesn't leak. And what else? I think that's all for the cat repository, because I've explained all of this. Just what we need to I'll need to explain more. It's the cat state. So the cat state, we just call the food repo and the cat repo using the locate, and the locate is from get it. So get it acts like this singleton provider. Like when you register your repository with with get it, it makes it a singleton. Like it's initialized only once when you call the get initialize, which we have in our services. So you can check out this. And for those of you that are actually new here, I can actually point you out to where you can actually see this. So I'm going to just bring my other screen here. So it's on GitHub. It's on my GitHub, and you can see footer, and here is the project. So you can go here and start checking things about it. Don't forget to start the project so I know you're following. Okay, so going back to our code, right here in our cat state, we have these two instances of cat repository, singleton instances, and here we have cat items as a map, which is a string and a food object. So the string is going to be unique, and here is going to be the food. Okay, I'm going to explain everything. And here we have a list of cart item. It's going to contain all the list of the cart item we have added. And here I'm going to come back to this too. And here we have get total amount. So what we do here, we loop through the cart items and go to, we look through the cart items here and check if the food ID is the same thing as the key, which is the key here, and we create a new, this should be food, call it new food, and create a new food, copy the category. So we'll be having category to copy to that particular new food. And here what we do, we get the total number and always add it using this. So we get cart item quantity times new food price. So the new food we get, we add it here, and when we call this, it's loop through this, all of this, and give us the total. And here in the listener here, we always listen to the cart notifier here and notify listeners, adding it to the list. And what next we do here is for us to get the food. So when there is when we have the cart item, we go and get the food from the food ID. That's how we do it, and we add it to the cart item. So I'm going to show you all of this, how this is being displayed, and so you don't get confused. So let me just go back and see how many of you actually streaming this. Go back. Okay. Okay, I think good amount. Okay, so let's get to it. So I'll just go to column here, cart view. So this is our cart view, and I'll just check how this is being placed. So what we just need this title here and this and all of this. So I'll just go here of an expanded, I think we need an expanded here widget, and this should be a single child scroll view. And what next we need to have here, we just need to have I think it's wise for us to have an app bar. Let's call this footer app. Do we have footer app bar? Okay, I think we have not created something like that, so we don't even need that. We just need a text. So call it your order and style we use text theme dot header headline 3. Just save this. Cool, I think we're getting it. I can just have it's gonna be a little bit scrappy, but still nice. Up. Let's just use 24. We'll get back there. Or let's go. I think we constructed a theme in for this. So app theme and element spacing. Yeah, got it. So this is how it's going to be. And here we just need to have our footer button, and in our footer button we just have confirm order, and the on top we just pass in something like this. And here we are going to bring this size box down here and just do one thing. We used to bring it up and have a padding that is symmetric. That means we want to give it the horizontal side, want to pad the horizontal side, and we can just use app theme card padding. Yeah, that's cool. And I think we just need to change the color a bit, and just go gradients, go to app theme, and app theme we just use orange, and it's orange and what, I think this, yeah, got it. Oh, that's it. Okay, so the next thing we need to have here, we just need to, let's use the list view builder here instead. And this is going to be a builder that takes in a context and an index, and returns a container. We are going to use container for this. So what we'll just do now is item count, and from here we'll access this from our cat state here. We have cat item here, so we just access it from there. Let's do that. Final state equals to context. So we are washing from the context. This is provider, so we import provider, this wash, and we are using cat state. Save that, and we just go access cat dot length, save that. Okay, cool. So what we just do is so we have, let's create this item individually. So I'll just extract this widget. I'll make this bigger, so sorry about that, didn't make it earlier. So I'll just extract this widget. It's going to be called cat item card, and we are going to pass in here cat item. So the cat item go states dot cat index. We're also going to pass a food as well. So we go cat and cat items, and we go we need to pass in the cat item, the food here, food ID, and yes. So I'll just add all of this to our cat item card, and here's our cat item card. Cool. And what we just need to do here is just focus on here and build it from ground up. So this is how it's going to be. So we have these circular container. Let me just put it like that, the circle, and we have this indicator and this button here, and we have this title and this title for the prices here, and this is the number of this particular food. So what we'll just do here, I think we have something like a bash. I don't know if we have that. Let me just check. Let me check that. So go to this. I'm not sure we have that. Okay, we don't have that. We are going to create one, but not now, not now, not now, not now, not now. So what we just need to create is to make a circular, wrap this in a stack. We need to wrap this in a stack, and this is going to be decoration, box decoration, and we use shape, box shape, circle. I don't even know. I don't think we have any food in our cart. Let me just add some. I've added. I'll just restart and see what it looks like. So I'll just go to our project here. Our Firebase project. Let me just go there. This is a different project. I'll just switch to there's footer. Here's footer. Okay. Footer. I think I need to find my user. Yeah, I think this should be my user. Yeah, these are the foods. Cool. So let's check if we actually have any foods here. Nope. We need to kind of run it somewhere. So we need to go to carts, and let's say where we have get cart item. Okay, this is to get a single item. Where is get cart? Yeah, let's see if we call this anywhere. Okay, we called it here. And so why is it not running? Okay, so let's see why. Let's know why. Let's print footer print, and let's print the UID if we actually get anything. Bring this up and go to debug console. Okay, we have it there. I'll remove it from there. We pass it to this. This is for Firebase user. We go to the collection, the snapshot to this. Okay, we have all of this. I'm going to do something here. I'm going to print the snapshot, the documents in the snapshot. Let me see if we have anything there. Yeah, we have 3 items. We have 3 items. So what do we need to do? Let me still go down to, okay, that means there is something here. Let's check here. So let me print footer. So one thing of being a good developer, you need to know how to debug very well, like slowly like this, and you definitely get to where you had problem. So you can see here now that I have all my cart items. So here, so what's going on here? I'll just shift to this to see what's going on. Okay, I think it's from here. It's from here. So I'll just comment this out. Okay. So we have all our cart items, and we have it inside here. So why is it not showing? So let's find out. Let's find out together. So we have the list. Find out if it's even reaches here. So let's see if that you can see we have everything. Okay, we don't even have anything here. That's so funny. Okay, so let's put in something here to actually preview something. Let's preview something. Let's give an height of let's say 100 and width of 100. And what else we're gonna do here is to, let me just give it a color. Let me give it a color and see if we actually have something. Red. You see, we have 3 items. So we were just debugging for nothing. Well, actually, it actually revealed what we actually did wrong. So little by little like that, you see what was going on and what was not going on. So before you go on social media and post what your problem is, so you need to just go slowly and try to debug just like the way I'm doing now. I don't know if you get me. Okay, let's go. So what we need to do next, we need to center all of this. I don't know if this is centered. If it's from this, I need to center this. Let me see. Cool. This is centered now. We are invincible. Okay, so what next? We need to have this should be in a column because we need this and we also need this too. So we need to put this in a column. Let's put this in a column instead. Let's just wrap the container in a column. Okay, we are now in a column, and I'll just copy this text up here so that I can just manipulate it to what I want. And this will take the title. Let's just say we use XLR for now. We'll change it so that it's going to be dynamic. I save that. Cool. I'm going to use subtitle 1 for that. Cool. And I'm going to use size box. I'm going to use a size box here. If you're just joining us here, just drop a message, like a comment or something, so I know that you're actually joining and enjoying this episode. Okay, I saved that. I'm going to divide that. I'm going to get 50% of that. Set this as a const, and I'm going to do same here, down here to be 50%, or I'm going to add it to 25 and do this for this. And finally uses the full percent of it. Okay, what we just need here is this is bigger than this, so this should be, I think this should be headline 6. Headline 6 would be better for that, and we can just use body text 1 here. I think this is cool, and we should use rich text here, but it's we can just use row and just do this faster. So let's use row rather than using rich text. I'm just going to use row here, so I'll do it more faster. And this should be $15. It's all going to be dynamic. I'm going to show you all of that. And $15 times 2, just trying to replicate the design. this is going to be in center. Cool. And we're going to do copy with here, so we can copy from this theme and give it our own value. So this is going to be red. Cool. And this is going to be gray. We have the gray, yeah. And do we have gray? Yeah, we have gray. Cool. This is cool. Nice, we get it. I don't know if you're seeing this. This is coming out fine. This is coming out fine. So let's see if we have any food object here. Okay, we need to bring this out. Make this final, make this final. So the food is also going to be required. And what else? So what we just need to do, let's just check our database and see. You see quantity 3, we have quantity 2, quantity 6. So this is, let's just access this from our cart item. So let's just go here, put the price. We have our price. Okay, the price is actually coming from the food itself. So let's check if we have our food. Let's print our food in this build here. After the build method, let's just do footer print and do price and print that. This is, you can see this is null. It's giving us no. So what do we do? What do we do now? What do we do now? We need to go to our cart state and see what. You remember this code we commented out? We're going to uncomment it. So whenever we get a new whenever we add an item to our cart, we listen and get that food. So we get the current price of that food. Just imagine we add the price here. As we are adding to cart, we add the price here at once, and we also add the title. And maybe in the future, the admin actually changes the food name and as well the food price. You see, this is going to cause problem to your business, because a user has already added this to his cart. So there is no current let me say updated instance of that. So that's why we are actually just passing the food ID. Whenever we want to make any price comparison or calculations, we just get that food ID instantly, so that we can get the correct amount of food and use that. So that's why we are fetching this. We are going to improve this. We are going to improve this, but this is not really the best thing we should do, because this is in a listener. But we are going to do this. Let's just do it now and see things are working fine. Let's save this and see what goes on. So what do we do here? So when we get the food, we check if it's right. That means it's successful. We get the food, which is right food, and we add the food to the food ID here. So it's going to be food ID and the food ID and the food now. And from our view here, what we just do is go to the cart items, pass in the food ID here, and get that food. So let me run this again. Now I'm going to print the cart item instead. So let's run this. See, now we have our foods. We have food. Let's see. Okay. You see, we have a food ID. You can see it's the same thing, and we also have our food. So we are going to check this later. A document path must point to a valid document. So what we just need to do here, you just need to check if the document actually exists or not. That's what we need to do. So it's pointing here, and we are checking if it exists or not. So why are we already checking this? We're going to come back here. Not now. Not this error now. Okay, let's see what we have. If we actually gotten something nice. Let me do this. Let me do price. And I interpolate this so that I can see. Let's say price. We get price, two prices as 100, but we get this as null. We get one as null. Which one is that? Okay, the food that we couldn't get, that is it. Maybe one food here is not available. Let me just delete this collection. Let me just delete this. So everything is gone. I'll restart this and add some foods again. So I'll just click this. I've clicked on it. I'll go to this one, click on it, go to this one, click on it. And all of this, we need to make this UX, the experience of this good, because when you click on it, we need to actually show something like a snack bar or anything dialogue that, hey, you've added food to your cart. So that's what we are going to do. So we have foods here, and we have all the foods complete here. So what we just need to do is to pass in the food name. So we just go here, pass in the name. Just go pass in. Sorry, we have it as title. Trying to get title. Yeah, that's the name. We have choco ice cream, we have chicken pizza, we have fries. This is good. So we need to pass in the price here. So we just do price. You do price, food price times. Need to make sure this is not null, times cart item. Quantity. Hope that's correct spelling. That is it. Then we just pass in the quantity here. And they're all just one. So I'll just add another one here. One. Go back. We have fries as 2, and we have $200. We go back. Let's go back and add one more, and this should be $300. Good. We are going there. Let me go and check how many views. Yeah, let's see how many of you are checking this out. Let's see the engagement. How do I see comments? I want to see people commenting. Let me check it out. Go to YouTube, go to the live stream. You guys might. Okay, let me go back and see. Okay, look, what do I have here? So we have we need to pass the image. We need to show what kind of food it is. So we need to have image, and we have decoration image, and here we need to do something. We go to network image. From here we just pass the URL, and from just do food URL, image URL. We need to remove this const. and save that. You can see all the foods. These are all the foods, and you need to just do in this fit, just do box fit dot cover, and yeah, everything is looking sick. Okay, we need to put this indicator and this clear. So we need to just use position. So we just go down, position, then do, we need this we can use a container to get that. You can use a container. What I'll just do, we have something here already. Okay, I'll just copy this and come back here and edit that. Just remove this image, we don't need it, and just reduce this to 50 or use it to 30. Oh, we don't even need this, just need padding. Const edge and add element spacing, get 50% of it. And here we can just do child text, and we do the same thing we have here. Just get this, use this here instead, but we're going to remove this, the times there, and change this to 1, change this to white, and it's not big enough. I think it's okay like this. We just need to increase this to 6. Yeah, and we bring this to left 0. Oh, sorry, right. Okay, so what I'll just do here is we need to give a specific width and height for this. So I'm going to give a width of I think 200, or let's just see 100 and see. Also add 100 here. Okay, 100 is already here. Let's see. Okay, we are going to do this later because this can make us spend time in trying to fix this. So I'll just codedly do this. So this can just be 150. Okay, so we'll bring it up, top -10, and we'll just do one thing here, clip behavior clip dot none. Okay, then we'll do we need the button we are actually using here. We need this button, the button we are using here, this button, we need it. Let's go and grab that button. So we'll go to home here, and where are we using that? Food card, footer, circular button. Let's grab this one. We have it already here. I'll just grab this particular one and go back to that screen. So we don't need icon, can be a widget, so we just need a icon, and we use icon.cancel. We don't need close. It's, yeah, that's close, and we just don't have any callback yet. So this is it, but we are going to make it smaller. Don't know if we actually added any size for this. So I think when we decrease the size of the icon, is going to decrease as well. So we just go color, set it to white first because it doesn't look, you need to set it to white, and the size you need to set it to, let's start from 10. Yeah, let's give it 15. Cool. And let's take this to right and use 150. So we use stop. Now we are going to remove the minus, and we use 100, no, 120. Okay, we are going to make this better maybe in a later video. So this is it. Now we need the total here, so we'll just need to go back up, and here I'll need to copy some, I want to copy this text. So this is how it looks like. So I'll just go back here. I think we have a text that look kind. So I'll add this. So it says total total and 3 items. So based on the items, so I'll just do state.cart.length, that's the total item, that's 3. Going to be 3 items. Cool. Then we have the total price. So we already make that calculation. So we get total amount. So we just do $sign and use this. And I think we have something that, let's see if we have anything that converts to dollar. Go to our utils. Okay, we don't have anything yet that converts to dollar. On our next video we're going to get that. We're just going to keep it this way, and what we just need to do is do copy width and have our own color here, and this is going to be red, and save that. We get the red. And one more thing we need to do, we just need to bring this here. I think we need to include this. We need to include this in the scroll here. Let's include that. Let's do that. Let's do that now. So I'm going to wrap this in a column and copy this, cut it out. And what we'll do here is do if index is equals to state cart dot length, that's now +1 here, and go down and return this. So this is it. Okay, I need to bring this down. Just do, let me do carts. Let me use cart padding instead. I think this is getting bigger than I expected. Okay, I think cart padding is more cooler, or we should bring this here as well. Let's just have it here. I think it's cool. Then this, I think, is the same thing here. This is the same thing. So I just need to copy from here or just copy the style instead. Just copy the style, take it here, paste it in, paste there, and the title, the total, I think that is cool. So let's bring this down and try to add another chocolate cream. Chocolate cream is now 2. Let's bring this down and let's add this one. Okay, you can see. Let's try to remove let's bring this here, copy this state and bring it here. We are not trying to list it from here, so we'll just use the read instead, and we'll just go here in this close and do cat let's do food cat repo. Okay, let's just create a new function that remove cat item. And this remove cart item takes in the food ID, food.food ID. That's what it does. So we have a food here. That is our food object. We just need to pass in the food ID, or you just called ID. Yeah. So I'll just create this method in our cart state. So when you click on this, it removes it, and we'll go to cart repo and remove food from cart. We pass in the user. So we need to get the user, and to get the user you need to get the user repository, and this is a user repo, and we just go directly to the user repo and get the user ID. So we just get it here, current, and we pass in the, so it's trying to get the food, so let's just pass in the food at once. So we pass in the food, and the food must not be null. I'm sure that's what it wants. So let's go and see what this does. Okay, so let's check this out. Let's go back to this and pass in just the food, making sure this is not, and let's restart this. And currently we just have let me go back, go in here, we have 4 here. Let's try to remove one. Now go to our cart, and you see all of this. I'll remove this. You see it's remove this, it's remove this, it's remove this, it's remove, everything is 0. I'll add this one back, go back here. Okay, this is all getting as we planned. This is getting as we want it. So our next video is going to be this. When we go here, we need to confirm order, and we need to set up the UI to look exactly like this. And when you confirm order, you come to this page and you can see all your order. You can see this payments method. You can just bring in any local payment method here in Nigeria and focus on that. And when you click on confirmation, there is this map that comes in, say thank you, shows you the company address, and also show you the company address, which is where the food is being prepared, and the user address here. We are actually taking the user food too, and from there you can complete. And there we can, after this, on our next video, we are going to look at this food details screen and the toppings. We are going to look at the favorites. Yeah, that's going to be on our next video. Then after our next video, we look at the admin. Yeah, I'm very happy that you guys are here with me, and I'm going to, I think the next video is going to be like I'm going to record that and do some editing. It's not going to be longer like this, maybe 15 minutes or 10 minutes video, so you can learn from it. Yeah, I'm excited that you're here with me. So I'm going to go now. Take care, and if you have any question, drop it on the comment section. You're not a subscriber, subscribe. Thank you. Bye.